All right, so I just heard the news that they're sunsetting OSlash. And so as it sails away into that great good night, I want to show you the workaround that I found that is almost as good and possibly better than the OSlash extension. So let me show you how to do that. So you're going to need a few tools. The first thing you're going to need is a tool called Raycast. And Raycast is kind of like if you've heard of Meet Alfred. If I press Command Space, it replaces the search bar for my Mac. So the great thing about Raycast is it has lots of plugins and I can run different stuff. So for instance, if I want to get the time in CST, so 5 p.m. CST translates into 9 a.m. my time. But Raycast is free. They do have a paid plan, which is pretty reasonable. It's $8 a month. And I think it's well worth the price, but you can also do this for $0 a month. The next tool you're going to need is a bookmark tool called Raindrop. This is a Chrome extension. Now that you have both of these tools set up, you're going to create your Raindrop account and then your Raycast. And if you go into OSlash, you can actually export all of your shortcuts from OSlash. If you go into General and go to Export Shortcuts, it's going to download a file that looks like this. Open up the file, and then you're going to put URL here at the top as the header. And then OSlash, for some reason, doesn't export the tags. So unfortunately, you can't put the tags in there, but you can export all of the shortcuts. And then you'll go into Raindrop, and you'll go into upload file and make sure to upload the CSV file with the headers, URL, and title in there. Otherwise, it won't work. It uploads all of your stuff into Raindrop. Raindrop's really cool, by the way. It actually allows you to search all of the documents that you've created. So I was looking at some bags here, and it actually allows you to search the text of the content, right? So if I'm going on all bookmarks and I type in, spacious, it actually searches for the content that was on the page. Really cool. And OSlash didn't have this. And you can put it into all different folders and everything. And I'm going to go into Raycast. So Raycast, once you get it open, you go into Settings. And then you go Extensions. And then you want to click Add Install from Store, the Raindrop extension. Okay, so I've already done that. And if I go back to my settings and I type in Raindrop, you can see that I have the extension. Now with Raycast, you can set up shortcuts, right? So add bookmark and search bookmarks. And so what I've done is I've created a shortcut Command Shift J, which all you do is you just hold this and do Command Shift J, and then I'm going to click off of that, Command Shift J, and it pops up. Raycast opens up the Raindrop and allows me to find any of the bookmarks that I saved. So I saved one post from Reddit and I put the tag popsicle on it. This article doesn't include anything related to popsicle, but as you can see, if I type in popsicle, it'll pull up the article or the URL that had that tag in it. Okay. So anyways, you're cruising around. Somebody says, oh, hey, do you have that report from whatever? I do Command Shift J, and then I do report, and it pulls up the reports. And let's say I want to do it's a HubSpot report, right? So then I can go right into here and find the report, right? It's saved. Now, let's say you are cruising around and you want to save a URL, right? So let's go, I'm in Product Hunt here. What I've done is if you go into Raindrop, click on this, click on Settings, and you look at keys, you can see this new bookmark, Save Highlights. I have that saved as Command Shift S. So let's say I'm cruising around and do Command Shift S, and that opens up this page here, and it automatically fills everything in. I'm going to put a note. This is the, snippet app recommended from Lucy. And then you can add it into whatever category. So this is apps I want to try, apps to try, and then it's going to be Lucy app, text, snippet, all the things that I want to, that come to mind when I'm thinking of referencing this tool, right? The URL, and then I can actually set up a reminder to remind me to check out the link, okay? But when all that's done, you just click X, like it's saved. So let's go back into my bookmarks here, and I can find it really quickly. Just type in Lucy, and it pops up right there. So it's not the same as OSlash, but it's very similar, and it almost accomplishes the same thing. And this is the next best thing for me. And Raindrop, I think, is a much better bookmarking app than OSlash, because it allows you to search the content of the pages that you saved. So hopefully that was helpful. If you like these tips and you want more, please subscribe, and let me know what you want to hear next. Thanks.